All right, welcome everyone to Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Golden Kamuy, Season 5, Episode 12.
Oh,
the battle
right.
is underway.
It is thick.
And Tsukimoto made his appearance because...
He has.
I'm sorry, friend. You ran around the wrong corner.
Yeah, you broke rank. Like, that's on you.
You should have stayed with the group.
Yeah, there is safety in numbers right now.
Unless you're on a destroyer.
Yeah, unless you're on a destroyer.
Yep.
But hey, Tsurumi knows his game plan here. He just has to move quickly. He just has to take them by surprise. And then, as long as he gets some of his soldiers inside the fort, this becomes a brutal melee, and nobody wins the brutal melee. Or just whoever has the most numbers usually wins the brutal melee.
Oh, hey, that's Tsurumi. Also,
yeah.
Koito, you don't really have the protection of Daddy anymore, so... This could go real bad for you real quick.
I mean, yeah, there's just a lot of really bad ways in which this is going to go for everybody.
Yep.
Having Hijikata just completely win every way in which he can defend this fort properly, and then have Tsurumi play right into his hands, get things to the place where they're at right now, is just masterful. But I do think this is Hijikata's time to go here. He has done quite well, but this is probably going to come down to he brought a sword to a gunfight.
Indeed.
You know?
Although he doesn't actually have to die here, because apparently this season isn't the final season.
No, I mean it's the final season of television.
It's the
Golden
final
Kamuy.
season, but it's not all that we get.
No,
because we got bamboozled.
They
Hoodwinked us real good.
They real good got us, yeah. Because apparently there's a movie after this season.
Yep. Which, I mean, hey, more Golden Kamuy.
True.
But also, you bastards.
You bastards. We were emotionally preparing for these next two episodes to be
and wondering, how the hell are they going to wrap this up in
there's
two
just
episodes?
There's just not any way
in which die.
in which, like, 45 minutes from now, everything will be over.
Right.
Like, there's a lot that still could
Even if they just
happen.
Start,
like,
going gung-ho on the chopping block, like, there's no way, right?
There's no way.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. So I think this is at least a moment for us to pour one out for all the people that were like, yes, this will be a climactic finale. No, we're going to get cliffhangered real hard here.
But you know what's my personal little prediction here? And that it's purely conjecture, no evidence to back it up. Tsurumi will be unmasked for the end of the series, and then that's how we're going to go into... the final movie or whatever.
I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Doing everything we can here. Oh, Gata!
Hey!
Whoa!
Well, shit.
Whoa! Yeah, he could.
I love that they just have this conflict that's going on entirely in the background of everything else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bushido.
Yeah, I think this is Hijikata's episode.
Oh, we're moving. Yeah. That's still just fine then. All right. Ah!
In that case, put it in a protective case and give it to Shiraishi so we can swallow it.
No one expects Shiraishi to actually be a good man and just...
Right.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Just gone.
Yeah. Yeah, you've done plenty.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
Oh, they got huge reinforcements, yeah. Oh!
That pose.
Yeah.
It's still Golden Kamuy.
It's absolutely still Golden Kamuy. Holy shit. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, good eye. He heard him whisper that. Oh! Oh!
What? Ah! Right.
Oh my god. That's such a cool way to show. Oh. What a man.
Oh!
Whoa! Tsukishima!
Yeah.
Oh.
You're starting to clue in, aren't you?
Yeah.
I love this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Koito. Yeah, he can't. He can't see if there's too
Yep.
much.
Yeah, if there's
Just
too
a
much noise
cacophony of
nearby.
noise. Oh, wait. It's quiet.
I'm waiting to see what kind of wound he took.
I
Yeah.
think it's just he's dead. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, he's the immortal Sugimoto! Oh, here he is.
Oh! Ah!
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh! Ah! The chopsticks!
Yeah.
Ah! No!
Oh,
that's so grody.
physical and nasty. Whoa. Whoa.
勝てば官軍負ければ賊軍この戦で何も得られなければ
Yep.
我々は軍の裏切り者として裁かれる負けるつもりはないすべて手に入れる私の力になって助けてくれと
Oh! Oh!
行くぞ月島月島私の味方はもう
Oh my god.
Tsukishima didn't follow.
No.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh. Cinema. Oh. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
また会えたねもう二度と会えないかと
That's incredible. All right. Go to
That
the Immortal is going. Don't
That
gun
was-
no more.
that was Golden Kamuy
yeah,
right there.
Yeah.
They took the silly and the serious and merged it perfectly.
Yep.
Oh my god.
私にだけ隠し場所を教えたらどうかね。
あんたが本当に土方歳三か証明できるかね私の目が青いのは父がカラフトへ流刑にされたポーランド人だからだ
お前さんは北海道アイヌの金塊を使って帝政ロシアと戦うつもりだったのでは。
That would be understandable.
私の父が受けた迫害への恨みを晴らすためではなく未来のためだ
ロシアの南下を食い止めるため北海道を多民族国家として独立国に 私が誰であれ託すしかないだろう。
それじゃ困る。
Oh, it
土
isn't.
方歳三にしかできないこともある。
You're thinking that far into the future.
自分のためだけなら簡単に諦めがつく。何かのためになら命をかけて戦う。
Yeah.
武士道だ。
That's. Oh, hell yeah. That's my way.
Yep.
と言われ、地の果ての監獄に閉じ込められても、日本の未来のことを。
Wow. What a fun, like, play on the way Surumi is, you know?
Yeah.
個人的にアイヌには恩もある。キムシプという男がいた。両手の親指の付け根に珍しい。
Mm-hmm. He just showed me kindness.
Yep.
Yeah. The double tapping with
Yeah.
the sword is so
And
fucking
twirling
sick.
the gun around.
Oh!
Yeah, and he's still old, so that's gonna be a problem. Oh no.
Ah! Two
Back to
old
back, let's
hardened
go.
veterans. Just blood pouring out of them.
鶴見注意を探せ。倒せば勢いは消える。こんな状況で探し出すなんて。
He's gonna be in the middle of the fort. Ow! God!
What?
Damn! He's just taking holes in him
yeah.
constantly. Yeah, shit. No! Look at the way they jumped on her! Oh,
Shit.
but she's a fucking bear. She's
You're not gonna
just
go
like,
down that
"Ah!"
easily. All
Coming
right.
in by himself.
Yup, yup.
北側にあった馬小屋が勢いよく燃え出したので、白石が言ってた合図だ。
Yeah, yeah.
ここを脱出すると判断したんだ。
Oh shit. Okay.
俺たちも一旦引こう。
It's bad, yeah.
立て直せば望みはある。
Oh shit.
東口へ行け。
Oh god, what is he cooking?
どうした？伝令だ。通るぞ。そいつを止めろ。白石さん。
Shit! Ah! The horse is a really big target!
Fuck.
Oh!
もちろん袋の中は
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
権利書でもない。縄なんだけどな。
Wait! Wait!
アシリパちゃんは堀の縁で待機してるんだけどな。
Wait!
俺が馬で橋を突破。対岸から縄を渡す。
Oh my god.
やっぱりアシリパちゃんを一気に回収。
Oh!
Yeah. That was a good strat.
Yeah, but now
白石が来ないぞ。
you have to do it yourself.
どうした？
Oh shit. And did Tsurumi go this way? I think he did. Yup. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. You gotta kill him, Sherpa.
Oh!
馬立ち筋未熟なり。40年前に交えた殺害。
Oh.
権利書が。
And that saves him. Incredible.
Look at Koito actually.
Yeah. You gotta get one of those arrows out of Sherpa. You gotta shoot him.
Come on!
すいません。
No!
Holy shit!
way.
Okay.
突破するなら北口だ。
なぜわかる？
多分敵は北口をソフィ
Sophia's
Oh
still
my
there!
god.
ア逃げ切るぜ。
Oh.
And he's coming. He's coming.
Oh, that was
Shit.
intense!
Yeah.
Oh,
That was so good.
that was an incredible episode.
Way to go, Koito.
Way to go, Koito.
Like that.
Like-
That was such a wonderful way for it to go.
What a quick and also efficient way for him to just walk into the room.
Yeah.
And because this place has almost been preserved
Right.
from that very moment.
Yeah.
You know, it itself is a monument to that time
Right.
long past.
And he just sees it all with
And he
fresh
sees it
eyes.
all,
And
he's
he's
like,
like,
oh.
yeah, that's Of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
This has been a long time coming. This is what it's all been about.
Right.
Oh, you fucking liar.
Yeah. And I love
Oh
that
my
he even says
God,
it
yeah.
in this kind of accepting way of like,
Yeah.
yeah, if you've lied so much, you can only really feel like, you can
Trust or love somebody.
trust or love someone
when
after
you've
you've
tested
tested
them.
them with a lie.
Yeah.
But you didn't need to.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that, if you had just asked, I would have followed you. Like that, it's such a simple line, and it goes so
Yeah.
hard. And I love that Tsunami doesn't deny it.
He doesn't deny it.
Anything like
He doesn't
that.
resist it.
Nope.
He
It's just-
doesn't kill Koito.
Nope.
He doesn't do
Try to
anything.
keep him from going. It's just
Nothing.
once he says if it comes down to it, to protect my men, he's like, I won't fail.
Yeah.
I'll get it all.
Yeah.
And so it's it's like
It's a promise.
he's finally treating him as a peer of
Yeah.
yes, I've been lying to you this entire time. Yes, I'm still going, like, the thing that I said I was going to do, I'm still going to do it. I will succeed, right?
What's so tragic about it is that Koito has been this character that felt almost like he didn't fit amongst the psychos next to
Sure. Yeah. Tsunami. Yeah.
next to Tsurumi. And I would say it's a bit reductive to make him be that different from Tsukishima, but there is a very key difference in that Tsukishima's kind of been watching Tsurumi with a kind of a stern, serious eye for basically the whole time. And he kind of knows that he's a liar.
Right.
But it's that Koito did not know. Koito was the innocent, naive boy.
He didn't go
and he
through
grew
hell
up
with Tsurumi.
Right.
know?
He grew up over the course of this adventure, over the course
Right.
of this journey.
Exactly.
And so what makes this so devastating was that this is the just the dark, twisted side of Tsurumi, is that he manipulates the love that these men have for him.
right.
And yet, this is a very clear difference from our other character that was in love,
Usami.
Usami.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very clear difference from Usami in that Usami had also been through hell, basically, in his
Right.
own kind of specific way.
Yeah.
And Tsurumi helped him like plunge deep into that so that he could
Right.
take it and weaponize it and use it. And Koito's been going through this here thinking like, no, this is for the greater good, the long-term play here.
Right.
And then when he realizes, oh, you used me. You predated upon me. You
Yep.
took advantage of every bit of my emotion and everything here.
Yep.
And I was a child. Like you were even back then trying to set me up like I needed your approval. Like
Right.
the twisted desire for like a father's pride in me and
Yep.
and yet I didn't really need that. I just wanted to have a purpose, to be dedicated to something, and yeah, if you had just asked.
Right. Because there's something to be said for the soldiers of the 7th that were with Tsurumi through war. And that with how much that whole experience fucked them all up,
Yeah.
on top of whether or not they were a fucked up person to start with, right? Because some of them
Sure.
definitely were, right? Look
True.
at you, Usami, right? But
Yeah.
there's something about Tsurumi that feels like it's I now speak the language that you understand, right? Because of what we've been through together.
Yeah.
And so say what you will about me as a person, I might be a heartless bastard, but I'm the heartless bastard that you need right now, right?
And I'm going to never give up
Right.
on this whole thing here.
I understand you and what you've been through, and so we are
I will crawl my way through the trenches to
Exactly.
get what we need.
right. We are a good match.
Yeah.
You didn't have that with Koito,
You didn't.
right? He was just a kid from a cushy life,
That had a really powerful connection that you exploited.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what kind of sucks, is that a lot of Golden Kamuy as a story comes down to these characters are all so intrinsically connected that a lot of their agency comes down to who they met first.
Sure.
in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
in this cast.
Uh-huh.
And that's what's so scary about it, is that some of the most influential characters in this story are just the ones that have been around the longest.
Right.
The Hijikata Toshizos, the Vilks, you know, the
Yep.
Sophias, the Kirorankes, the Tsurumis. They're the ones that basically have been involved in this fever-pitched just
Yep.
hunt for what they want here. And so now at the very end, when they're all so close, everyone's revealing
Who they are.
But it's impossible rather than be revealing, it's almost impossible to hide it now.
Right.
The machinations, the manipulations, the true nature of who they are is all coming out as they come towards death.
Yep.
And thus we get to have these fantastic moments where Tony hears Nikaido's Hijikata Toshizo, which I will say, as a way to have someone do the "get down, Mr. President"
Right.
moment, but have it actually mechanically make sense when you're in a war zone where there's just constant chaos and
Constant
noise.
chaos, but then also guns where it's like you can't move faster than someone can squeeze the trigger.
No.
Right? Like,
no.
that's not how that
It
works.
just would feel like luck or fate or plot
Yeah.
armor. But the idea that, no, this is the one person who could do it, and doing so is enough to basically save Hijikata, but it kills them basically.
Right.
Like, or at least it sets them up to die. I feel like that's what's made this story so good, is that then when the characters act truest to their nature, when they take agency back, they don't just then immediately die. It's them basically saying, okay, I'm going to have influence on the story
Right.
now. I'm not going to be just going at the behest of somebody else.
And I love how, for these people that are so have escaped death so many times, right? To have a moment where they finally, the Reaper catches up to them, right? To have it feel like a natural conclusion, right?
Well, yeah, because they get catharsis,
Right.
because this is also a comedic show where
Oh, sure.
the catharsis can come despite it making like almost no sense that we somehow got the the
Yeah.
amount of things we had to stack on top of each
Right,
other in
right.
order to make it actually land this way.
Nikaido getting stabbed and then a
Nikaido
grenade
getting
in his
stabbed
crotch to
in
blow
such a way-
the bayonet up
Right.
to slice him in
And
half.
rather than putting it like on his chest where it wouldn't line up exactly, he puts it
Yeah, he holds
outside.
it between his
holds
legs.
it between his legs.
Yep.
And he thrusts his way into Sugimoto.
Exactly.
The explosion then being something that then carries
Splits
it
him
up
apart.
to split him up so that he turns, and for a split second, from a fraction of a second, it's like he's facing himself and his twin brother
Yep.
for the first time
Yeah.
in a long time.
Right.
I think that is the peak nature of this story,
Mm-hmm.
is that you will have moments like that are just so fucking stupid
Oh, yeah.
in the best way possible. It's so good.
It absolutely checks all the boxes for comedy and for gritty action, but then also there's this element where it's like, okay, yeah, maybe that is the most that a lot of these people can hope for, right? Is that moment of, the stars align catharsis as their brain is,
As they're dying, yeah.
right? And
Yep.
that's it.
And that's it.
And so Koito, survive this, get out of here.
I love the way in which he ended up actually facing down Shinpachi. And then it's something where, oh, right, these two are swordsmen, proper swordsmen.
Yep.
But this is an old swordsman that knows all the forms.
Koito's
and then you have
fucked.
a young boy who's fast enough to be able to sidestep all the,
Have the
strikes that
athleticism
come in.
and things, and
But then it's I'm still trying to help win here, because if we don't win, I will have abandoned all these soldiers, basically.
Right.
To the central government. So then, wait, the bag!
Right.
And that's enough for him to
Yep.
save himself.
And I love the idea that the initial ploy, right, of like, yes, of course the Sherpa isn't in this bag, right? Of course not. But literally, hey, the person whose defining characteristic has been being gullible this whole show so fully believes it that, hey, that gullibility actually saves him.
Yeah.
And he leaps over the side into the water where it's safe, stabs the bag so that it,
Doesn't touch the water.
doesn't touch the water
Doesn't
and
ruin
everything.
the deed book, yeah.
Doesn't ruin the deed book. And
That's
it's a
not
bunch of
there.
work, And that I think is just perfect, right?
I also love the Shiraishi reveal of what their plan was.
Yeah.
To be something where it's like, so what we'll do
Yep.
is we'll get the rope in such a way that we yank it with a horse so that we'll pull a Sherpa across the water,
Right.
and we'll put the deed book lined with all the diatomaceous, or however you pronounce that, earth, and then it'll skimmer across the water. So what happens when she hits that side of the moat at that angle? Is she just gonna eat the stone, or is she supposed to have her feet up just enough while basically surfing that she then able to bounce up? I will say, I would have laughed to see that actual like thought process play out.
Her arms are out in front of her, so at the very least, it's the arms that are going to get hit first, you know, as the rope yanks up.
But Shiraishi's not gonna know at what point to slow down. This horse is gonna be going like 15 miles an hour or something at least.
But I actually, I love it as a plan. Yeah, a Sherpa might have gotten banged up a bit.
A bit.
No, but she'd be fine. But as far as like ways to be like, okay, we can't go through the choke points. So
I guess she just lets go of the rope and uses that momentum at the last possible second to then basically climb up.
Right.
But what if she doesn't, because it's wet and it's just flat stone, and she just goes and then just falls down?
No, right. But that's also the great thing of having the rope there, is then you can use that to like also like climb out on the other side, right? But
no, I know, but it requires grip, and so
like theoretically, you know, it's just the all right, keep pulling the rope. Actually, no, that shouldn't be an issue. So if we think about it, the rope will be pulling from above the moat.
No, but the moat part is like, it's going to be at that angle. Like,
no, right. But because the rope's going, because the horse is going that way and it's going quickly, the rope will be taut.
No, I'm aware.
So
that's not the issue.
It wouldn't pull her directly into the moat wall. It would actually start to pull her up. And while there is the possibility / likelihood that she might end up slapping against the side of it, she would end up naturally slowing down, because at that point the water is still a dragging force on her. No, and the horse is pulling her up, not to the side.
No, the horse isn't pulling her up, because as the horse gets further away, the angle goes down more.
No, it doesn't, because there's the wall of the moat.
No.
The angle will actually go up more as the horse gets farther away, because a Sherpa is going to be close to the moat.
No.
That's the fulcrum point.
No. Her angle will go down, but the angle of this will... You see what I'm saying here?
No, right, but that won't change it, because then it's still something where it won't go lower than
we'll talk about it later. Okay. But anyway, that's just something that I find to be really funny. Shiraishi's plan works for getting her across, but at that last possible second, I think there's some hiccups.
It would definitely be interesting.
It would be interesting, yeah. Sugimoto, though, has been hit
several times.
I lost count around 6. I think he's in a bad way. He's leaking a couple spots here. And these are not just like, he's been kicked by Nikaido in the face by a double kick.
No, it's like he got a shotgun taking his cheek off. He's
multiple times.
Yep. Like he's starting to use limbs as the, I can, make it hit a less vital part of my body. Right.
Oh, but those are bullets shooting him.
Yep.
Body. Now, bullets exiting is one thing. There you go.
Sure.
Cool. But blood drips out of holes. That's how that works.
It do indeed.
So it's not just one hole per shot, though. These shots are exiting the other side of his body. He is getting hit and getting hit like exit wound and everything. So bro is on a timetable. Now, obviously, this is all happening in minutes. That's my favorite part about whenever we get into an actual combat scene with like guns and everything like that. It's just madness. This is all happening in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes and stuff. So it's intense, but yeah, he doesn't have enough time to bleed out.
Right, because just go.
Just go.
Yep.
So hopefully he can handle that, but I'm worried. I'm glad that he's on a horse now. He's with Shiraishi.
Yep.
He's going to catch up with the Sherpa. Oh, wait, no. They've actually grabbed a Sherpa. They've actually grabbed a Sherpa.
That was so terrifying, having Tsurumi be chasing a Sherpa and the others weren't there for a second. And then on top of that, the one dying soldier grabs her leg and everything. I was like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, and this was nobody we know. It's just some random
just
seventh.
Someone in the 7th.
Yeah, I did feel a little bit of that. Wait, that's where Tsurumi is. And then when he just kind of starts montage running there, it's not clear as to why he suddenly is not catching up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that, like, we're losing track with where Tsurumi is based on the way that they edited this.
I was definitely...
Because he looks about 100, maybe at most 200 feet away, depending on perspective being thrown off.
And even if it's the whole thing of, okay, he's got a shotgun, so he doesn't want to shoot because that could ruin the deed book and all that stuff, right?
Oh, no.
His big spread or whatever.
I have no issue with that. I have more the issue with, we show about a full minute of other things in between him running.
It's the whole, if it's not, if it's not showing the events at the one location, then it's the, happening in parallel rather than,
right.
know.
So we're on the path here, and we're running on the path. A Sherpa runs off the path on the green here.
Yep.
Tsurumi is also on the green. How has he not caught up at this point? He's like 2 feet taller than her. He's running with soldier strength. I don't care how much.
Yeah. His stride is much better than hers.
He will be within sight of her, like close sight, like within like 10 seconds.
I was fully expecting when Sugimoto picked her up on the horse that then we were going to get a sudden shotgun blast
to
that
a
just
horse.
kills the horse. Yeah.
Yep. And that was something that, again, then we have her fall. We dramatically like show it 3 times. He's still running. And then suddenly we're at the dirt area.
Right. And then
this was just not really well edited, in my opinion, to be able to understand where Tsurumi is, why he hasn't caught up with them yet.
Well, and the worst part for me was not the Sugimoto getting her, but then Shiraishi being like, no, we actually can't go this way, or this way. We have to go this way for these reasons. And it's
I was getting to that.
So they're talking this whole time. Now, maybe it's that, okay, Sugimoto, clip-clopped them a decent ways away to buy them extra time, but we didn't see that happen. So it just kind of feels like, all right, he gets her, and then they immediately stop, and Tsurumi still didn't catch up to them.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, I love the idea though that Tsurumi is now following them by himself, right? Where it's we're late enough in the chase, and he also can't necessarily trust, members of the Seventh, right?
Well, again, that's the thing. Tsukishima is not here.
Yep.
I don't know where Tsukishima is, but again, another example of where keeping track of everything in this fort is kind of paramount in order to make this finale feel exciting, but also intense in a way that like we can follow.
Right.
Tsukishima's lack of decision with Koito's agency in that moment adds narrative like weight that's been unresolved of what is Tsukishima doing right now. Tsukishima is a named character. He's someone that has a lot of reason to have made some kind of impactful decision since that moment where Tsurumi's like, you're the last ally I have.
Yeah,
and
right.
You see this like dark, ghostly purple aura coming off of Tsurumi, and Tsukishima has this like, oh fuck me.
Yeah, right.
We don't know for sure whether or not they had a conversation inside that building or a confrontation and Tsukishima's dead.
Right,
There's so much that's been held up in that regard that it felt to me weird. Like, it really did feel weird to me to then have the way that Tsurumi
is just by himself.
Oh,
no, wait, no, didn't they split up?
What?
Or was that Koito?
What are you talking about?
Because Tsurumi ends up going one way, and I thought it was most of the other people went a different way.
That was before in the episode. That was earlier. Oh wait, hold on. No, never mind.
Yeah, right. Do we check the stable? Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's a very quick flash.
Right, which I love because it's one of those things that just feels like we don't fully understand how Tsurumi's mind works, right? Whether it's how sick, twisted of a person he is, or the way his like sniffer can be like, no, I can tell that something's going on here.
He didn't call for anyone to help him here.
Right.
So he ends up basically not being a good leader here.
Right.
Abandoning the position of people needing him to make a call. And he goes by himself.
Right. And so what I would like to imagine as far as, continuity of things and all that stuff is he's like, hang on, this feels fishy. I'm going to go check up here real quick.
Yeah,
and
he
then
tries to get a bird's eye view.
Yeah, and then he sees a Sherpa and he's like, oh, it's on. And then he just, runs after her.
Yeah, he runs after her, and
Yeah.
I really did not like the way that this was done. It feels like an example of something where they're trying to end the episode a certain way. The manga shows certain things here, and rather than giving us kind of a much more satisfying, terrifying, this is how close Tsurumi was to catching
Right.
catching a Sherpa.
Because
I lost all tension.
we
here.
also could have had like him thinking about like, oh, I can't shoot because I don't want to risk damaging the depot.
No. I don't need that. I'm
Okay.
talking about the talking is a free action. She falls, and we show like 3 shots of her like like
it's very
I've
much
been
be
caught,
like,
and it's
this
like
is where Tsurumi catches up to her and then he doesn't.
right. And then also there was no shots in this moment to show how far away he was, because if we did, then our
then
immersion
the
would
tension
even
would
more
be-
be pulled out.
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah. Very great Tsurumi and the 7th are winning kind of episode.
Yes.
Bookended with Tsurumi jerking off his shotgun
Yep.
as he comes over the wall, which...
Literally.
Yeah, literally. And then overall just the charge of them actually getting to almost killing Hijikata. And then all this happening, Sugimoto with his demon eyes as he's got a whole chunk of his cheek torn off. Ogata's sitting in a hole somewhere being like, not yet.
Yeah. Right.
Not yet.
That sniper was pretty badass. Now he no, if he's followed me this far, if he's followed me this far, there's I can't.
Nope.
Like
Nope.
It's such a, I've said this before, but it's such a just fun little small amount of time required in order to keep us on task with what Okata's up to, and to be like. Nope. And then we just, show a little shot of Vasily. Yep, he's waiting.
Ogata's like, you're in the movie. You're in the movie. You're
Right,
in the
right,
movie.
right.
You can relax. But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.